Welcome to The Creative Missionary, the podcast for songwriters, vocalists, storytellers, and artists who believe their gifts are more than just self-expression. They're tools for God's mission. Around the world, music is more than just entertainment. It's a bridge, a language, and a powerful tool for sharing the gospel. Today, we'll explore how research and real-world stories show that music is making a massive impact as a missional tool across cultures and continents. Music has always been central to human expression, but in missions, it's more than just an expressive art. It's access to the spiritual. According to the Lausanne movement, which was covered in an earlier episode of ours, we mentioned that in many parts of the world where literacy is low, music and other artistic expressions are the primary way people learn, worship, and grow in faith. In fact, entire communities have come to Christ through indigenous songs created in their own cultural style. A 2023 report from Greater Europe Mission highlights that music not only fuels worship, but also sparks curiosity among non-believers. When people hear worship music in unexpected styles like contemporary or local genres, they often ask questions, opening doors for evangelism. A 2025 academic study from Solusi University in Zimbabwe found that music is a unifying force in missionary endeavors, especially in Africa, where it helps teach values, preserve culture, and spread the gospel in ways sermons alone cannot. Music bypasses barriers of language, literacy, and sometimes even suspicion. It reaches the heart directly. Here are some facts and stats to give us a broader picture. 78% of people globally listen to music via streaming services, making it one of the most universal forms of media engagement. Another way of putting it is, over 600 million people worldwide subscribe to music streaming platforms, and billions more access free versions. Taking a look at Christian music specifically, according to data from Luminate, the data firm behind Billboard's charts, the gap between traditional worship and modern culture is narrowing. This means that Christians today are creating music that is able to speak to both the church and the wider world. That's great news. And here's another really interesting stat. It is that Christian music streaming has gone up 60% in just 5 years. Stats and trends are showing that among the next gen, there is a growing hunger for authentic spiritual content in musical forms. Think about that. Billions of streams, billions of opportunities for God's message to be heard. These stats and facts reminds us that music is one of the most readily received communication tools in the world. And Christian music has a place and a role to play in all of this. So what does this mean for Christian musicians, singers, and songwriters today? For centuries, missionaries carried hymns and instruments into villages and cities. Today, the mission field is digital. Younger audiences often discover new music through TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube. That means a 30-second clip of your worship song could be the spark that leads someone to explore faith. And in our globalized world today, local voices need to have a global reach because there are those from your culture and your heart language across the globe as well, not just at home. Music is one of the most powerful missional tools we have today. The statistics show us that the world is listening. Billions of ears, billions of hearts, billions of opportunities. So don't underestimate the song that God has placed in you. Release it, share it. Let it travel across the digital roadways and into the lives of people who may not necessarily step into your church or a church, but who will press play on a playlist. Thanks for joining me on The Creative Missionary. If today's episode inspired you, please subscribe for more and share it with a fellow creative in your church or network who needs a reminder that their creative gifts matter and that creativity is for a purpose far greater than just self-expression. It's for God's mission. That's all for now. Keep creating, keep serving, and keep carrying the mission forward.